As most of us know, we have this structure called a jungle temple in the jungle biomes. And you can get yourself some loot in these and stuff like that. And you will also have traps and other things like that when you start going through them more. So, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 structures that if Minecraft was going to have an update to the jungles to add more structures, these are some structures that could be added. So let's get into the first one. So let's imagine we were just venturing through the jungle, then we ran into this right up here on top of a tree that you can see from the ground. Now, if we go up one of these trees, we will be able to get up into this. So basically, I just call this a treehouse, basically, or something like that. That's just what I call it. It could obviously have a different name. Then you will find yourself some loot in here. I tried to kind of do a design that I thought Mojang might actually use, but who knows? If this was in the game, you could see it looking different. But also you will have, in my opinion, I think there should be a villager inside of these so you can trade with that villager just to add a bit of civilization into the jungles. This is just an idea of what kind of loot I thought could be in here, but obviously it's kind of randomized with the loot that could end up in the chest if you were to actually find this in the jungle. But yeah, then if we look at more of the design here, you can see that I just used upside down staircases and slabs and blocks, and I also use glass panes along with fences. So all this is jungle wood, so it will go in with the jungle. So yeah, this is the first structure that I think would be pretty cool if we could find it in Minecraft. Then for the next one here, so as we already know and that I showed at the beginning of the video, we have jungle temples. So that makes it harder to figure out a name for this one, but I was thinking just jungle pyramid. You guys can tell me in the comments if you have any better ideas for it, for a good name, but I was just going to go with jungle pyramid. So if you go in, for your first time going in, you'll not expect this, but you'll come in and find arrows that shoot at you because of this tripwire. And these, instead of the regular jungle temples with just normal arrows, these arrows will actually give you effects. So if you look in here, we have kind of random arrows, a few different ones that you could have a chance of getting hit by. But only the first time really is when you will make that mistake. After the first time coming in here, you'll just break this wire right here, or break through the wall or something and just take the arrows right out. But then we have the next little thing. Obviously, if you have blocks or something, this wouldn't be a challenge, or even buckets or something like that. But it still adds a bit more, because if you don't have that stuff, you're obviously going to have to jump over this, just like that. And in here, yeah, this is pretty good loot, but I was thinking that these structures would be a bit rarer maybe. So of course we have some diamonds, gold, horse armor, chainmail, and iron sword. And then this one, because I was thinking these should have 2 chests maybe, just because it kind of works out in these. Kind of the same idea, more iron stuff and gold ingots and diamonds, and this one has a horse saddle in it. But then other than that, guys, you could of course get yourself some of these effect arrows from here. So those would also be useful, of course. So yeah, then there's also, you probably saw this already, you have gold blocks that when you come up here, you can also take those with you when you find this jungle pyramid. This is the kind of design I was thinking of. It's not difficult at all, just a bunch of stairs going around. Then the back, I kind of went for a flat design basically. I don't think this looks too bad, and I would say Mojang would definitely be able to use this design. So that's all for this one, guys. Let's move on to the next one. So for this next one, guys, let's once again imagine that we're just kind of wandering through the jungle. And then this structure, it's going to be a bit harder to spot maybe, but that's kind of the point of it. But if you do manage to spot it, you'll find this right here. Basically, what this structure is, what I'm calling it, is pretty much just a broken down jungle shelter. Could be abandoned jungle shelter as well. Any names like that work, I think. So of course it has like the broken down look to it, cobwebs, the vines here, blocks missing, and stuff like that. The blocks that are missing in the way that it's kind of gives this look to it would be randomized, kind of. But yeah. And as you can see, there are also these leaves here to make it look a bit overgrown. Then if we go inside, we will find one chest. So these, I was thinking, would be rarer than some of the structures that I've gone over. But also, they would be they wouldn't be that rare. I was thinking that the treehouse thing over there would be more common, just so it gives more civilization to the jungle, even though the jungle doesn't normally have too much civilization to it, unless you think of those survival shows or something like that. But if we go in this chest, we will find a compass, because I put that in there because I think that would make sense if you find a compass in the jungle, since it's kind of a hard place to get through and easy to get lost. And also we have iron ingots, gold ingots, iron leggings, and gold helmet. So I was thinking these would have a compass pretty often in these chests in this specific structure. Then it would also have a bit of armor or tools or weapons or just gold or iron itself. So yeah, I just tried my best to give this a pretty broken down and abandoned look to it, but also kind of stay a bit with the Mojang build style. So that's basically all for this one, guys. Let's move on to number 4. So for number 4, guys, I didn't know how to build this one, but basically this is what I came up with. This is kind of supposed to be a bit of a teepee, kind of, or it could be just a tent in the jungle, whatever you want to call it. So then we come in here. I was thinking these ones would have a bow with arrows pretty often. That would be a pretty common thing in these chests, and you would find food, quite a lot of food, and a bit of bamboo since it is in the jungle. Then right here, guys, what we have here, if I get some glass bottles quickly, right here we have a potion of healing, instant health. So I feel like that would be pretty cool if you could use this as a spot to get more of those potions. Of course, guys, if you go to like end cities or something with a ship, you will always find those there. But other than that, guys, that's really the only genuine place that you can get those. So anyways, yeah, that's basically all for this one. This is a very simple build design though, but yeah, let's move on. Okay guys, so for the next one, I didn't actually build this one, but it's something that I'm sure a lot of you have wanted for a while. Jungle villages. Ever since villages got added into the game, people have been wanting them in more biomes. Then they, of course, as we know, got more. Mojang did, in fact, add them to pretty much every biome except a few. That includes the mesa, the jungle, of course, and the swamp, and a few other biomes. But basically, I'm going to put a link in the description to a video of someone who made a jungle village, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it could look like, since I didn't actually build this one. So you can check the description for that link. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all for this video. So tell me in the comments which one is your favorite, guys. Which one of these structures would you want to see in the jungle the most? So, of course, we have the treehouse, the pyramid, then we have the shelter, and the teepee/tent. So choose which one of those is your favorite, and don't just go up off the look of them. Also think about the stuff you can get from them and the way and the stuff that's in them and all that kind of stuff. And just what kind of loot you think you could get in there. And also, guys, tell me if you have any other ideas for structures that could be found in the jungle. Or also, guys, another thing you could tell me in the comments is if there are new mobs out of the game specifically for these structures, what do you think those mobs could be? I don't know, guys. Let's see what you can think of. And yeah, that's basically going to be all for today, guys. So I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Of course, make sure you leave a like if you did enjoy this video, because I might end up doing another video like this, but for a different biome, if you guys do seem to enjoy this. But yeah, guys, also make sure you do subscribe if you are new, and turn on post notifications if you have not already, so you know when I do upload a new video. So that is going to be all, guys, and I will see you in the next one.